Game is gorgeous though. You know if this looks familiar. This is Genshin Impact. The latest action RPG from coming out of China. Game's gorgeous. It's a gacha game, free to play, coming out of China. If you've ever played Breath of the Wild, you know 70% of what this game is. If you haven't played Breath of the Wild, it's 70% Breath of the Wild. And like it makes some interesting changes on its own. So we're gonna check it out. Have I ever been over there? Go ahead over there and check this out. Oh yeah, there's stuff over here. So yeah, this game is a action RPG. A lot of people think it's an MMO. I thought it was an MMO before I started playing. Actually, so we're playing the PC version of the game, and I guess let's just start with the stuff people want to know about. This is the PC version of the game, and there's an anti-cheat. There's a kernel level anti-cheat that gets installed in your system on PC. So if you play this on PC, like Valorant style, whenever you launch this game, in the background there's a thing running in the back that prevents you from, it sniffs your system or something and prevents you from doing bad stuff. So if that's something you don't like, Valorant style, if that's something you don't like, then maybe this game's on PC, PS4, and iOS and Android, and there's cross-platform play between all of them. Actually, the PS4 version does not support cross-save, from what I understand. So if you start playing this on any other platform and think you're gonna continue on PS4, I don't think you can do that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I do know you can do it from PC to Android is what I've tried. Let's take a look at the settings here. So I am on PC. PC supports controller, keyboard. You cannot rebind the controls at all, by the way. So it does a thing where if you're using a controller, the B button, the Xbox B button, is the OK button. Which, if you've ever played a video game with an Xbox controller before, you know the A button is usually the OK button. This is like a Japanese thing. Japan swaps they used to swap like on PlayStation, they would swap the X button and the circle button, and the circle button would be the OK button. I don't know why this game does it, other than, if I'm being real cynical about it, they're trying to trick people into buying stuff accidentally by hitting what they think is the cancel button, but in reality is the OK button. So you hit the B button to cancel stuff, and you'll accidentally buy things that you don't want to buy. We'll get into the shop later, but Nintendo still does that. So if you're used to Nintendo games, you'll probably be fine. I'm playing this in 4K. Actually, I think I'm above 4K because it's set to 4K, but the render resolution I've set to 1.5. So whatever resolution that is, the game runs very well. I'm running it 1.5 times 4K, max settings. Looks gorgeous. Game runs incredibly well. Actually, very impressive. For a free-to-play game, they really put the work in. It's very impressive what they've done here. Voiceover languages, everything's fully voice acted. Well, mostly everything's fully voice acted. 4 different languages, Chinese the default. Well, Chinese the actual language that everything's voice synced to. So there is some, you'll see some lip syncing. Their lips will stop moving, but they'll still be talking if you set any other language. But Alright, so let's get into this. So they copied everything from Breath of the Wild except the stuff that people hated about Breath of the Wild. So the combat is very different. So very much a lot of action. It's very elemental based. So in Breath of the Wild, man, I'm gonna talk about Breath of the Wild a lot here. So in Breath of the Wild, you only play as Link, and Link can do everything. So you can give him a shield, you can give him a sword, you can give him a heavy sword, you can give him a bow, you can give him a spear, you can give him an axe. You know, you can give him all kinds of stuff, and he'll use whatever you give him. This game does not do that. So it being a gacha game, if you don't know what that is, it's like everything is just, you gotta buy everything. You gotta buy the characters, you gotta buy the weapons, you gotta buy the equipment, you gotta buy everything, and everything levels up on its own. Everything levels up individually and requires a bunch of different resources to level up, and you can buy those too. Everything you buy. So every character does a different thing. So if you don't have a character, you're going to miss out on things. So they have their own element. They each use a different weapon. So like if I highlight Amber, he uses fire and she uses a bow. If you don't have Amber and you don't have any other fire character, actually she's my only fire character. So there's a lot of points in the game where you're gonna need some fire stuff. If you don't have a fire character, you're not gonna be able to do that stuff. If you don't have a bow character, you're not gonna be able to do bow stuff. Let's see, let's get a better look actually. Did I die? What happened? Oh, someone joined my game. So there is multiplayer. If you're thinking about buying this game strictly based on multiplayer, you're going to be disappointed. The multiplayer does not unlock until about 20 hours in. I didn't time it. Okay, let's kill this guy. So again, this character uses a heavy broadsword, so she's like a damage doer, and her element is lightning. I can switch to this character, Barbara, who is my water character, and she's like an elementalist, so you can you combine the attacks. So she does water, and anything she attacks gets wet, and you switch to your lightning character, and you see it does electro charge when I do my electric attack. It does a lot more damage. And that's basically, that's the combat. You're combining your elements. It's cool. It's the biggest difference I've found to Breath of the Wild. The combat's really well thought out. This guy's gonna have to just follow me for a while. Actually, I don't think I want being in a party prevents you from doing any like story missions. So he's gonna screw me up here, I think. Let's see. See if we can actually do that. Oh, how do we get off this island? I guess we cover off. Let's see if we can chat to this guy. Yo. Here's the map. Map's very large. This is not the entire map. Let's zoom out. It looks small here, but trust me, the scale is pretty. You don't really feel size of it.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Let's fast travel. So it does the Breath of the Wild thing where there's no towers, but there's the equivalent of towers called statues, and you can kind of see them in the distance. Like there's one right there. If you see that little blue light, that's one I already discovered. But that's one of the statues, so. If you see, like, they're not as prominent as they are in Breath of the Wild, but let's fast travel to this one. Hamtaro says they're gonna add so many random characters with different abilities. No, Hamtaro, you don't know. See, here's the thing you don't understand is you don't just get characters. You don't just get characters, you have to buy them, which I will show you. I will show you buying characters. They give you 4 characters to start, and that's it. You never get another character after that. They give you 4 to start, and they never give you another one again. So I'm telling you, you have to buy all the characters. But not with money. They give you with currency. I'll show you everything. I'll show you how it works. Or should we just go into it now? Should I just go and show you that now? I'll show you that now. Okay. So here we go. Here's the shop. So yes, you can put money into the game. Yeah, but that's, you know, pretty standard. If you've ever played one of these games, you know what this is, right? I already got a couple of these. There's a bunch of different currencies. Primo gems are the ones, that's pretty much the only one you get just from playing the game. You don't get a lot. You do not get a lot of these. So,
it's hard to remain on dry land for so long.
You want to buy the Intertwined Fate, and you want to buy the Acquaint Fate to get more stuff. They have it's called a wish system. You wish for new items and hope you get them. I swear to you, I think that's what they were thinking with that. You can also get stuff here. You can get weapons. You can get different types of equipment, upgrade items. Right? Different currencies for stuff. Right?
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Let's open some loot boxes. Let's go to the wish system. Alright. So again, this is how you get characters. You will never get another character if you do not use this. The wish system.
This
is how you get characters.
A hard day's work.
This is how you get weapons.
Nothing like it.
You will not get any good weapons if you don't use this. Why am I saying that? Because I think people don't understand what this game is. I didn't understand what it was. I kept doing the story, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep playing until I get another character. Like, oh, I bet I'm going to get another character here pretty soon. I think that guy just quit, so I'm going to turn off the, I think I have an open party right now. Turn that off real quick. Join requests, okay. Wait, let's open some loot boxes and I'll show you. So all the characters I have right now, I got from the loot boxes. Except the starting 4. They start you with 4. So a wish. We'll do a weapon one, and then we'll do one of these. Or we'll do 10 of them, because if you do 10, you're guaranteed at least 1 4-star or higher. So we'll do 10 of these, we'll do 10 of these, and then we'll do like one of these maybe. See what we get. Let's go. Nice, we got a magic guide. The bell. Oh shit, 4 stars. Skyrider Sword. Black Tassel. You're gonna notice something. There's gonna be a lot of duplicates. Haven't seen one yet. But trust me, I've got most of these already, so. Emerald Orb. Ferris Shadow. All right. Look at that. No duplicates in this run here, but yeah, got weapons. Look at that one. And got some extra goodies there, just to spend on other stuff. All right, let's get some of this character pack. I think we're gonna do 10 of these. Every 10 wishes is guaranteed to include at least one 4-star or higher item. So you're not even guaranteed a character for doing this. I think this one you are guaranteed a character. If you do 10, you get a character. This one, it doesn't seem like you are. Maybe, I don't know. So let's do 10 of these, see what we get. And that animation, cool steel. Another Skyrider Sword. Bloodtainted Greatsword, I think we have that already. Noelle, we already have a Noelle. I don't know what happens when you get multiple of the same character, so we'll find that out. Or another cool steel. Another Fair Shadow. Another cool steel. You know, you get the point of this, right? You throw down money for random stuff. Okay, I see. So when you get a duplicate, it just changes it into, it converts it into currency. Which, looking at what you're getting there, that's not a lot of well, Stella Fortua activates concept. Oh, okay. Wow. That's how you get a constellation. Okay, I was wondering what constellations were. Okay, so you get it? Let's do one of these. Look what you gotta do to skip this, by the way. You gotta hold the skip button and then tell it you want to skip. I think we're too late. Raven Bow, great. Great. Let's do one more of these and hold the skip button. That's just one to skip. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. We got Zhang Ling. She's new for me. Cool. The excitement is so great right now. I want to put more money in so that I can get more characters. That's the only way to get them. New waifu.
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Right. So, here's the problem. Every new character you get comes in at level 1. So, what does that mean? Go to character. Go to Zhang Ling. He's level 1 right now. Now the area I'm in and the point I'm at in the game requires about level 25 to level 30, I'd say. So let's level her up. It takes currency to level up your characters. I've got 60 of these ones and 29 of these ones. We can get her to 20. So it's gonna cap out at 20, and I'll show you what happens when you hit the cap. Max. Okay. Yada. Level 20. Okay. So here's what happens when you hit level 20. You need to. Okay, we can do it for her. It requires materials to level them up past certain thresholds. So 20 is a threshold. I think 40 is the next threshold. So since we have the materials, luckily, we can get her past 20. And you can see she's a fire character. It's a pyro character, and she uses spears. So yeah, cool. She's the only character I have that uses spears. So we can give her a spear. And let's level her up past 20. Alright, so see, 40 is the next threshold. I'm only explaining this because I've got characters that I do not have the materials for, so I cannot level them up past 20 right now. I think actually like Noelle might be one of those. Yeah, see, required materials. I don't have what she needs. I don't know how to get what she needs. Actually, I think it tells you how to get those items. Yeah, so dropped by Geo Hypostasis, Wolf of the North challenge reward, and purchase from the souvenir shop. So you can buy the items, I guess. Buy them. I'm glad it tells you how to find them, actually. So you can find the items. Recommendation, found on Stormbearer Mountains. So you don't have the materials, it tells you how to find them. Which is good. So let's keep leveling her up. Let's get her to 20. Let's get her to 30. 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. Plus 10 here. Okay, using all my items. So here's the thing. The more characters you have, obviously, the more resources are going to take to level them up to where you need them, right? This is pretty much all the materials I have. Just to level up this one character to where I am takes like all of my materials. So got her at 30. So you can see where I'm going with this. I'm going to run out soon. So I would say about level 30. Once you hit level 30, you're probably gonna have a bad time. It's probably where you're gonna start having to put some real money into this game. Just based off what I'm seeing right now. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. So let's actually play the game now. Let's actually play the game now.
Well,
let's do some.
That's not bad.
The problem with this game is that it's a predominantly single player game. Predominantly single player. If you're going, it has co-op, but if you're looking into getting into this game for the co-op, you're going to be sorely mistaken, because it takes like 20 hours to get to that point. You can do it, but it takes a very, very long time to get there, and it might not even be worth it in the end. So here's some story. Let's check it out. I'm gonna stop talking.
Master Diluc! Just now, we were at the Knights of Avonius, and...
I take it you're about to inform me of the war declaration from the Abyss Order. I'm aware of it, though I appreciate you for taking the trouble to come all this way.
What?
The Dawn Winery's intelligence network extends beyond commercial matters.
Great! So, what's the plan, Master Diluc?
I'm open to suggestions. No. That would be playing right into the hands of the Abyss Order. They know full well that we don't exactly see eye to eye. They're using this as a means to force me into making an appearance. If my identity were exposed, all my future activities would be subject to some degree of interference from the Knights. After all, no powerful organization wishes to be outdone by someone from the outside.
Ooh, the Abyss Order has really dealt you a tough hand this time. What a sneaky little bunch those guys are.
There is a way, but for it to work, I need some more information. Specifically, I need to decipher the obscured portions of the Abyss Order's war declaration.
Obscured portions? You mean the bits Paimon can't read?
It must be a cipher only understood by members of the Abyss Order, used to spread messages within the organization. It's not simply a war declaration, but also a notification to their own. When you take a stand that makes you a hero to one party, you also become a villain to the other. And since I've been the Abyss Order's enemy for so long, they've made me the target around which they can rally their troops and unite their strength.
Wow, seems like it takes a lot of brains to be a superhero, huh?
I understand my enemy well, is all. As the saying goes, heroes and villains are two sides of the same coin.
So what are we gonna do about the intel that's written in gibberish then? How do we un-gibberishify it?
Simple. When you don't understand something, you ask. I've already tracked down one of their strongholds. If you're interested, feel free to come along.
Okay, so a little portion of the story there. This is a side. This is a side quest. So, but even like the side quests, I find they've been pretty substantial. They've not been like, go here and kill 10 boars and bring me 10 boar teeth and shit like that. Like, it's not been, you know, MMO-y type fetch quests and stuff like that. They've all been pretty significant. They've all been fully voice acted. There are these like blue ones, which are like, these are the ones that are like that. Like, these are the kind of the insignificant ones where I kind of just like mash through them and get the quest and forget about it and just do it later. But yeah, most of the side quests are pretty significant. I like that about this. Like, it's free to play, but they put the work in where it matters. Like, they made a good game first and then put all this bullshit into it, it seems. Because they could have definitely skimped on a lot of aspects of this. Another just minor quest. Mash through her dialogue and get the quest, and then we'll just do it later. Alright, so hopefully we get some real combat here. This game has, like, so if we're talking about Breath of the Wild again, there's, you know, you can see the stamina meter. You know, it does that. You can climb anything, cost stamina. Sprinting, cost stamina. And, you know, you can increase your stamina just by the shrines I was talking about, the statues. All you do is just collect. You just collect stuff, and there's special currency the statues are looking for. You just donate them to the statue. And uh-oh. Here we go. Here's some combat. So yeah, again, it's all about elements in this game. So I got him electrified. If I throw water on him now, boom, he gets electric charge, does massive damage. So, all about combining your elements in this game.
You're in for a little shock.
So if I had someone with fire right now, I could burn his shield and then his shield would go away. You know, it's that kind of like elemental stuff you got to think about when you're doing combat. Oh, these guys are only level 10, so. These guys are wet. I like the water lightning combo. It's kind of what I built my. Oh shit! What is this thing? Oh shit!
Come a little closer.
The combat's really good. Combat's super good. I really like the combat. It took me a while to get into, but once you find out how the elements work, it's really cool. Like, just stepping in this water, I'm wet now. So if there's an enemy that uses ice attacks, you'll notice you'll get frozen if you're standing in water. Like, it works for you the same way it works for enemies. They want me to go like pretty far, dude. So let's oops. Fast travel here. Let's see. can. You can do that.
This is the place.
So you notice with the lip syncing, you know, it's based on the Chinese audio, so.
Abandoned ruins like these are precisely the kind of place the Abyss Order likes to camp out.
But
Come on.
also, you can't skip the dialogue, so you have to, if you don't want to hear it, you gotta just mash through it, and that kind of sucks. Because it can get lengthy sometimes. So, these are kinda the equivalent to shrines, but not really. You can see recommended level 23. My party's around 25, I think, so we should be fine. Actually, let's get out of here. Let's make sure we're around 25. Again, I don't think I have the resources to get a lot of them to where they need to be. Yes, she doesn't have. I'm missing materials to level her up to past 20, so she can't do it. She can't do it. She can't do it. So my entire squad cannot not get past 20. Oh, she can. Let's do that. Go past 20 now. You know, a resource heavy game. Very resource heavy. I don't even think like she's got weapons. Her weapons are level 1. So again, you gotta level your weapons up. Since she is fire and they recommend fire here, I'm going to have to level her up. I'm gonna have to take some fire into this. So, watch me level this up. It'll throw materials in there for you if you just say 2-star materials and under. Auto add. You're basically just feeding weapons to your weapons. Not there's other games that do this kind of stuff too. And again, so the weapons cap out. This is capped out at 20. Don't have any of these materials. It should tell you how to get them. Yeah, domain of forgery. Wow, there's days where you can only, is that what I'm looking at? Wednesday and Saturday, you can get it from this domain. Sundays, you can get it from this domain, or you can buy them. That's crazy. I did not know that there were special days you can do things. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Well, or you can buy them. So that's insane. Artifacts. Let's give her some artifacts. You know. Just not gonna even look at what we're giving her. We're just gonna. There's like set bonuses
Cold beer after a
with
hard
this.
day's
So
work.
like Lucky
Nothing
Dog's
like it.
goblet. If I gave her a Lucky Dog stuff for everything here, she'd get like the Lucky Dog bonus. Not gonna worry about it. Just gonna give her random stuff. Okay, then let's set up a party. Set up a fire party. Oh boy. Usually says, what class are you? There are no classes. You have to build a party based on what characters you have. So you can build a well-rounded party that has, you know, one of each element. You're not gonna have one of each element because there are more elements than there are party slots. And different areas require different elements. So like I only have 2 fire. The girl I just bought is only my second fire character. Like this one was my only ranged character.
Reporting.
Actually no, I'm gonna put you first.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Then I'll put you.
Leave it to me.
You're gonna have to grind to get good shit. Yes. No, you're gonna have to grind to get anything. That's the point. To get anything, you need to grind. It's not to get good shit. It's to get anything. You will get nothing unless you buy it. I can't stress that enough. You don't get anything unless you buy it. So Let's get Earth in there.
I will protect you.
Let's get Ice.
Ready when you are.
Okay. So, can random players clear out the resources? No, because it's not. This game is not an MMO. It's structured like an MMO. See, I knew people are super confused as to what this game is. Not an MMO. It's a single-player game. You can play with other people, but not until you've put 20 hours into the game. So, again, I know it looks and feels like an MMO. It's very much structured like an MMO. It is not an MMO. So let's go to the party I just made. Okay. We'll use this party. And so it's I guess this game's equivalent of shrines, which there's not many of these on the map. Ooh, not many of these on the map, so to say that they're the equivalent of shrines is not totally accurate, but they're more significant than shrines because there's more to do in these. They're pretty much just like mini dungeons. Fire. Alright, this is a new girl. This is really good. Pick this stuff up. Yeah, I think a lot of people think this is an MMO. I thought it was an MMO once they like put up that anti-cheat thing. Is this an MMO? It's not an MMO. Barely even multiplayer at all. I mean, it's there, but you're not gonna enjoy that until you put a lot of time in. Make that very clear. The combat's great. I really like the combat. Each character, even if they do use the same weapons, they all have like different. They all have different attacks. So, like this guy uses the same weapon as Noelle, but their attacks are different. She's Earth and he's Fire. She can like make a shield. Very cool. This is a fire-based dungeon. So let's go on the fire. Die! Clear that shield. Put the shield down. There we go. These dungeons you can do co-op. It's one of the main things you'll be doing in co-op is tackling these dungeons. So the things. Your progress, if you see that my adventure rank up there, every time I open a chest that contributes to my adventure rank, that's how you're gated in the game. All of the game is gated, like the main quest is gated by your adventure rank. Your adventure rank is just how often, like what do you do, like your adventure rank is everything you do by exploring. So every chest you open contributes to your adventure rank. Every quest you complete, you get adventure experience. That's how they gate the co-op. The co-op requires adventure rank 20. A lot of things don't open up until your adventure rank is high enough. So like, this game is kind of like Breath of the Wild, where it's like, you know, it's very open, but that adventure rank gates you everything. Like, you're not going to be doing a lot of stuff. Even, like, there's even parts of the map that you can't even walk into. Like, it doesn't even tell you why. It just says, hey, we should go back. And it forces your character to walk out. It's real confusing as to why that happens. They don't explain that at all. But there's just places you straight up can't go. So, not as open as a Breath of the Wild, even though it looks like it should be. Boom, get it done. That's pretty cool. They're letting us use him as part of this quest, but it's gonna go away. Give me a taste. Everyone has an ultimate attack on their Y button. It takes a while it charges up. See what that looks like. Yeah. Awesome. Shield. Oh, I'm dying, dude. Oh, she's dying. The problem is that all my characters are weak. Damage in. Shipping him up. Shipping him up. Dead.
How did you find me here, Favonian?
Is there some big plot, or are you just out adventuring to get strong? No, there's a story. There is a story. I don't totally understand the story, but I'll put it this way. Breath of the Wild has like the 4 divine beasts. This game has that too. I've already taken out one of them. It took me 20 hours for that first one, and they considered that the prologue. So
I am no knight.
there is a story.
Now start
but the
talking.
story's gated. That's what I'm saying. Let's skip
appear-
this step.
Did you just use a pyro vision to shoot fire from your hands? It burns!
Let's see how long it takes for you to...
Stop! Stop! Please! Pain!
Playing... Hey!
It burns! That's everything!
That's it?
Can't skip the story. You just gotta button through it. If the game's loud, I'll turn it down a little bit. But here, I'll show you, there's a main story, but it's gated, so I can't continue the story until you see there it says quest unlocks at adventure rank 23. Now, right now, I'm at adventure rank 19. So you can see, this one's 23, this one's requires 21. This one requires 26. And the one I'm doing right now is the only like main or side story mission that I can do. So everything's gated based on your level. So they it's not like Breath of the Wild where you can just, the entire game's just open from the beginning. You have to pretty much do it how they want you to do it. It's not, it's not as open as it looks. And then these are all like minor missions. They give you stuff, but not much. They're not as significant. Ooh, a chest. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. There it is, okay. Let me know if that volume's good. Yeah, there's a lot of layers to this game that you don't immediately notice. Again,
Now that
I
have
put
the information I need.
I put an embarrassing amount of time into this game, so
Why are
that's why I'm making this video, to kind of just explain as much of it as I can, like as fast as I can. Like the world is beautiful. Like they put so much, like it's impressive what they've done here for free. I can't stress that enough. Like it's not at all a bad game. It's quite good, given that it's a Chinese free-to-play gacha game. But it's really good though. There's a lot of misleading stuff here. There's a lot of stuff that people are not going to understand about it going in, especially if you've never played a game like this before. Yeah. I think I've covered most of it though. Like it's you know, it does the daily login thing. It does you know, the achievements thing, and you're claiming rewards.
Is there time?
You know, there's a bunch of this stuff. So yeah, that no classes I don't like, but you get weapons though. It's not like there's no classes. You get weapons, but you can't just use whatever weapon you want. That's what I'm saying. Everything's locked based on what characters you have, and you can't get characters unless you buy them. So I think that's the biggest thing that people are not going to understand about this, is that you're not going to just be able to just play and just get stuff. You got to buy everything. So like I didn't have a spear character until I bought her. So she can only use spears. She can only use fire. She's a fire spear character. That's it. This character can only use bows. She's a fire bow character. So if you don't have a character that can use bows, you're not going to be using bows. Like she uses broadswords. She uses claymores. If you don't have this character or any other character that uses claymores, you're not going to have a heavy character. She's an earth character. She's the first earth character that I got. She's the first earth elemental that I got. You're going to be shit out of luck if you don't have an earth character. I had to buy her. 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 And I bought her. They started me out with... They only start you with 4 characters. And you better pray to God that there are 4 characters that... I don't know if everyone gets the same characters. But they start you with the character you create, who can change... Your character can change elements. Which is another thing they don't tell you until you've put like 18 hours in. Your character can change elements. So you start with wind, which is the only wind character you're going to have, unless you buy one. And then you can change into earth later on, which up until I bought this one, that was the only earth character I had. So I think I'm going to change him back to wind, since he's the only wind character I have. Oh, there's a plane going by outside. Grumble says, if you go real free to play, you will only have 1 girl. No, they start you with 4. They start you with 4, and you they don't give you... I was playing the game, like I was playing the main story, expecting to get like, because people join you throughout the story. So I'm like, oh, if I play enough of the story, they'll just give me these characters eventually. But no, that is not how it works. They give you a starting 4, and that is it. Now you can get other characters. You don't have to buy anything. They give you enough currency that you can just get other characters from the system they have set up here. You can get other characters. Like I didn't put any money into the game. This is just I'm just using the currency I have up until this point to get these
Is there time
characters.
for a
So
quick snack? I'll whip one up in no
you
time.
can get characters without buying anything with real money. I'm just saying you have to actually go into those systems and get those characters yourself. You're not gonna get them just by playing, or you're not gonna just get them naturally in the story. But let's see. I think that's it. Let's see if this is the end of this quest line here. Fast travel over here. So who is the main character then, or you don't have one? This is the main character. You can choose either a female or a male. This is the main character. I chose the male. But your main character is the only one that can change elements. So you start out with wind, and right now I've changed him to earth because he was the only earth character I had, but I'm gonna change him back to wind. I'm gonna see if I can do that actually.
Seems all the other knights already.
I can do that later. Finish this quest. Or if this is the end of the quest, I don't
If
know.
we do not make contact with... we've just held
Skip all the dialogue, skip, just mash through it. This is what I've been doing.
Find out...
Protection.
Well, the offer of protection is just a...
There's a story here, it's all voice acted,
Firstly,
stuff like
secondly,
that.
it would only
Gosh,
I don't really care
None
about
of
it.
this will work if we
I'm
don't...
being
There's
honest.
No need to despair, Huffman.
You know,
Just
it's well done,
Captain
but
Kai,
I don't,
all I need... yes, Master... Who knows?
there's just a lot of it.
Just
This
a
game
hunch.
is fucking
I've been
long.
known-
Like I said, the prologue is about 20 hours. So I kind of just want to like get through it, man.
Feels
Just
we
like,
saw
let's
a
just,
whole new side of the Knights of Favonius today.
let's get through this already.
But Paimon doesn't understand. How is Kaya so sure he knows who the Dark Knight hero is?
See if I can change my element back, and then we'll wrap this up. I don't think there's
We
much
need to
else
get to the
to
winery and tell Master
say about
Duke
this game.
as soon as humanly possible.
Yeah, so these are statues. This is the equivalent of the Breath of the Wild. Like, do you want health or do you want stamina? You always get stamina from this. Your stamina always goes up. Actually, it'll tell you what goes up here. But you worship the statue. You give it however many of these homunculuses it wants. Every region has different statue and a different currency it wants. And all you do, you get these you just get these from just running around and finding them. They're just hidden throughout the world. So you explore, you find this currency, you collect it, and then you give it to the statue. Your stamina, every level, your stamina goes up. You get experience, some currencies, and yeah, that's how that works. So once we get this to level 6, if you give it 3 more of this currency, we'll get +8 stamina, and we'll be able to do stamina stuff for longer. Let me see if I can change my element back. I actually haven't done that yet. His blessing. Oh, okay, you can get a health buff. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it. This game's not bad. You know, it's good. I just think there's a lot of confusion out there as to what this game is and how this game works. Oh look, see, there's one of these currencies right here. So if you find out how to get it, oh, here you go. These things will make a like an updraft. Go through these. Oh, that goes down. Not what you want. Try that again. Like, if you remember the Koroks from Breath of the Wild. Oh, there's a fucking plane going by. If you remember the Koroks from Breath of the Wild, this game kind of does that, but different. Like, the Koroks weren't really significant at all. Like, you just kind of just did a thing and found them and you collected a Korok. In this game, their version of the Koroks are just treasure chests. So, they're just like, they're just scattered all over the place. Just like random stuff you just run into. And it'd be like, hey, destroy this, this pile of rocks looks weird. If you destroy it, maybe something will happen. And you destroy it, and then a treasure chest pops up. And then that will contribute to your adventure level. And you just run around doing a bunch of those, and your adventure level goes up. Or, hey, there's like there's this elemental symbol here on this like totem. I wonder if I put fire on that, what will happen? And then you do it, and you get a treasure chest. Like, it's all treasure chests. You're always getting something, but you're not really getting anything. It's always just like crafting items and upgrade materials and shit like that. Like, it's never anything like, oh wow, look at this awesome sword I got. Like, it's never anything significant. It's always just crafting materials, just material. But you know, it's just stuff to just run around, explore, and find, which is rewarding for that reason. But the grind is real, yeah. The grind is real. Like, here's one here. So this is like a challenge. Don't know what this is gonna be yet. Let's find out. But you're gonna get a chest from this. I already know that because that's all you ever get, and it's always gonna be crafting material. So let's do this. And I think we'll call it. Defeat 3 opponents within 60 seconds. Oh god. Oh god. Okay.
Freeze! What's
So,
that doing? Get frostbite.
get him, get him. All right, there's one. Oh my, are you kidding me? All right, froze me. Okay. Like, the combat's really good. Like, it looks cool, it feels good. The combat's really good. This is gonna be like tough. Boy, you gotta kill 3 of these guys in a minute? That one's actually rough. Interesting. This is not the character set I probably need for that, though. Okay, let me try that one more time with my, like, actual party. See, again, you know, you probably gotta level up a bit for that. And I'm gonna need a shitload more materials if I'm gonna do that. So, party setup. Let's switch to this one. Try that one more time with this party. Alright. Took care of him a lot faster. Oh. I'm getting frozen. Get him, get him. Okay, okay, this one now. Oh, we're so close, we're so close. What is this? What is this?
Let's spark
Making supper.
Oh, we're so close. Get him. Yeah, got it. Yes. Wow. All right, we got a chest. Open that up. Crafting materials. Upgrade material. They there's an artifact. It's like a equipment. Upgrade material and another piece of equipment. Okay. Great. Great stuff. Awesome. Well, that's that's Genshin Impact. It's free to play for PC, PS4, iPhone, and Android. It's a good game. Just know what you're getting into. Hopefully, hopefully if you're watching this, you have a better understanding of what this game actually is. Because it's, like I said, it's a little misleading. A lot of people are going into this thinking it's an MMO. A lot of people are going into it thinking it's got co-op in it. They're gonna play with their friends. Not until you put 20 hours in. So, again, just know that. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Well, thanks.